Hi, guys. Welcome back to another episode of the Blondest Podcast. Today, we are talking about the order of operations and not how to operate a spa, because that, I fear I don't have that in me today. We are going to talk about how to apply skincare, because for me personally, this was the hardest thing when I was trying to figure out skincare. It's like, okay, I got down the ingredients I need and all of that, but then it was like, how do I apply them? What order do they go in? Especially if someone's not writing you a regimen, you're just buying a little bit from here, a little bit from there, and then you're trying to customize a routine. It's like you don't know how to layer everything. And so I used to buy kits for that reason, because they'd give you the steps. And so I'd be like, oh, if it's gonna be laid out for me, it'd be so much easier. But then you're using stuff that you don't need, right? And the thing I hate about skincare kits is an acne kit, you're going to have a salicylic toner, a salicylic cleanser, a salicylic serum, and then an oil-free moisturizer, and then you're going to be dried the fuck out, and you're not getting everything you need. It's just the same ingredient and 5 products, which you don't need that. So when it comes to skincare, we're talking bare minimum, okay? Double cleansing. Your first cleanse should always be a gentle cleanser that doesn't have any active ingredients in it, because that's your makeup remover. That's what's going to clean off everything on your skin. And to that same vein, even if you're not wearing makeup, you should still double cleanse because of all your products, sunscreen, sweat, grime. It's like sweeping, and then your second cleanse, your true cleanse, is like mopping. It's going to actually cleanse the skin. So I don't even count the first cleanse as a cleanse, because it's really just a remover, okay? So I love cleansing gel from Skin Better for this. The Botanical Beet enzyme oil if you're an oil cleanser girly.
Ultra Gentle Cleanser from Face... Ultra
Jenner cleanser.
from Face Reality.
That one's good too.
I
like the oil cleanser from Epicutis, but honestly, cleansing gel is better than any oil cleanser or balm you'll ever use. So you do that, and then you'll go in with your second cleanse. And this is very subjective to your skin. So if you're more dry, you could do a creamy cleanser, like the Barrier Balance Cleanser, or the Peptide Cleanser, or the Vitamin C Cleanser. All of these you can find on my website, by the way, savannahboda.com. Or, if you're acne prone, pigment, you can do the Refining Foam Cleanser from Skin Better. You can do
my new favorite,
Idyllic Cleanser from Glymed, or Prelude. So there's just so many options for that. Then we come in with toners and things like that. Are they 100% necessary? No. So we're starting bare minimum. I would say a vitamin C serum, antioxidant serum is a must. And then I would say a retinoid or some sort of exfoliating acid at nighttime, and then a moisturizer, and then followed by sunscreen in the morning. But when it comes to how you layer everything, so you always want to go thinnest to thickest. So anytime you are getting a new product or something of that sort, you just want to make sure you're always applying the thinner product first. So when it comes to the exosomes from Plated, they're so thin, it's always going to go first on your skin, right after toner. So you'll tone, then do the exosome serum, then you'd go into the next one that's a little bit thicker, which would be vitamin C, or an HA. There's different HAs. There's gel forms of HAs. There's serum forms of HAs. So it just depends which one you're dealing with. If it's a serum form, you can do it before your vitamin C. If it's a gel form, you can do it more after your vitamin C, because it's thicker. And that's really how you're layering everything. Now, if you have a couple treatment serums and they're all kind of the same, I would ask your provider how they want you to use it. But honestly, you can just do them. You're not going to ruin it.
And I think, trial by fire too, because if you apply them in the wrong order, a lot of the times they're not going to penetrate like they should or get down to where they need to be. And that's when you'll get the pilling or stuff like that. And so you'll know. And that's the first thing, anytime someone emails our office, or Savanna maybe adds in a product to someone's regimen virtual, she always tells them where to put it. But sometimes people listen selectively, or they just, they lose their regimen card that Savanna wrote out for them. And so they're doing it by memory or whatnot. Mm-hmm. And they're like, my products are pilling. And Savannah's like, oh, are you doing it in this order? And they're like, oh, no. Mm-hmm. And then it's like, well,
that's why.
Yeah. And so, yeah, I think you should do a fully stacked with products of ours.
Everything. Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. So cleansing
honestly,
gel, refining foam, let's go nighttime. And then I would go in with Hyacin Active, because it is an antimicrobial mist. And then my toner, I would do CBD mist. Then I'd go in with plated eye and then the plated serum on my face. And then after that, if we're doing all of it,
Lipid.
I would go with lipid next. I would do Interfuse Lines Cream from Skin Better. And then I would do Even Tone and then Maestro. And then I would do Restorative or Renewing HA from Hydrinity. And then I would do Moisturizer Alpharet. And then Acne Med if I'm treating any kind of pimples. I'll do Acne Med, wait 10 minutes so it doesn't deactivate, because if you occlude it right away or put moisturizer on top, it's going to kill the activity of benzoyl peroxide, so it's not going to do anything. So then I'd put moisturizer on, and then I would do my spot treatment.
Mm-hmm. And I feel like it's pretty self-explanatory when you do thinnest to thickest, but I do run into the issue whenever it's like, especially between like Skin Better products and like the renewing HA and like vivid brightening. I feel like it's like, you know what I mean? When a product, how do I explain this? Okay, so Even Tone. She's like thick, but she's runny. Mm-hmm. But then, and like that's upon squirting. But when you do the restorative HA, it's like pretty.
Honestly, I think you could do restorative HA before or after Even Tone. It does not fucking matter.
Because you know what I mean? Like restorative HA looks thicker, but whenever you like rub it, it like turns real thin. Yeah. So then I'm like, wait, where does it go?
I personally like doing it before, and that's how I've been doing it. But there's sometimes where I'll do it after. But I like it before.
Yeah.
Sue me.
And like vivid and restorative, like.
You do vivid first and then restorative after. I really don't think it matters.
Yeah, the founder literally said...
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
But I think on like their regimen cards, it says vivid first.
Mm-hmm. So whatever floats your boat, as long as you're just not doing like a moisturizer and then putting a vitamin C serum on top, I think you guys are going to do A-okay. The best way to not be confused about that is to get a custom regimen from an esthetician. And also, look at social media. There's so many good estheticians out there posting like, the products that they offer and how to use them. So watch their regimens. I know I post mine like every day, always in order, so that it's easy for people to follow along with. But yeah, if you ever have any questions too about order of application and you follow me and you're ordering from us, you can email orders@savannahboda.com and my team can help you with order of application. They're so good at it. But just don't feel like those people that order from other places and then ask my team for free help. So
yeah,
if you're purchasing from us, we'd love to help you.
Yeah, and I also think, just like as a PSA, the girls, while they have received all the training and are super knowledgeable about the products we have, a lot of people will almost email in to get a regimen created for them, and they'll send in pictures of their skin. And
we're here to help with like short-term recommendations, but like I wouldn't bank on that being like, oh, like I got that regimen from Savannah's office. Like they are not licensed estheticians. They know the products. They'll help as much as they can.
They're not you.
But they're not me.
Yeah.
So just make sure that if you really are wanting to see the results that you're seeing on my Instagram page, you need to have a custom regimen by me, Savanna Boda. And two, like a lot of people follow what I post as well. But I mean, again, there's so much more that goes into it, like medical history, allergies, like budget, yada, yada. So the consult really helps me get the nitty gritty, all the information that I need so that I can give you the best possible regimen and ensure those results.
Yeah.
But I mean, I've had a lot of people that just follow me that will buy things here and there, and
they seem to do pretty well.
Great.
Yeah. I mean, that's a testament to the products that you endorse. Yeah, they really do work. But another PSA I want to give, what you were talking about earlier, is like watch my story for the order of application. I know a lot of people buy exactly what you put on your skin, and a lot of what you use, you have acne prone skin and you have normal skin. So like really what works for you works well for a lot, like mostly everyone. Mm-hmm. But if they are severely acne or like they have inflamed acne or stuff like that, and they buy your regimen thinking it's going to clear them.
Yeah. No, like, because if I had inflamed acne right now, I'd be doing something completely different.
Yeah. And
not that they're not acne safe. It's just my approach would be different.
Yeah. I mean, yours is maintaining healthy skin, not clearing
acne.
Yeah. And so I think a lot of people just need to realize that we carry so many products at SBA,
Yeah.
and there are a lot that you don't use. You use most of them, honestly.
Yeah, but I don't use a lot of Face Reality because I don't need to. But
Yeah.
there was a time where I was using a lot of Face Reality. So, and Face Reality too, the reason I don't really post about it much is because it is such a customized thing, and you should be working with an acne specialist or you're not going to like the products, you're not going to use them right. Acne is very specific, so you really need like a custom regimen and coaching, and
No.
like there's so much more that goes into it. Like anti-aging, pigment, things like that are easy recommendations online, and like, you know what I mean? It's just so different with acne.
And like we've seen some scary things, like where people have, come to Savannah and said, "Oh, I saw you post," or like me, like I am on Savannah's story using.
That's why I
them.
always am like, Tyler does this, no one else
No,
do
but I'm
this.
saying like even worse. Like I use the 8% mandelic
Yeah.
acid every day, and then we have like a client come in whose barrier is completely stripped. It's the first appointment with Savannah, and they're like, "Oh, I saw like the mandelic acid, and I went and found it online and bought it like the 15%, and I've been using it on my face every single day." And it's like Savannah only recommends the 15% for people's like body acne. And so Face Reality just really, they have a lot of different strengths. They have so many different options. I mean, there's a time and place for someone to be on the salicylic, mandelic, glycolic. They have so many different options and percentages that it really is best if you get a consultation with a licensed provider and an acne expert, because I will tell y'all right now, I don't know. I mean, obviously, I know how Savanna does it. She's educated and she's been doing this for a long time. But if I were on these if you got on your virtual consultation with Savanna about aesthetics and I was on that side and you sent me the pictures of your skin, I would have no idea what the difference between how to solve someone's non-inflamed acne, hormonal or whatever, and someone's like cystic inflamed acne. I would not know like what different approach. And so I feel like the average person won't be able to.
Yeah. Rule of thumb though, with non-inflamed, you want to definitely go more like acid-based, salicylic and mandelic, and then inflamed benzoyl peroxide is great. I like to use, and truly most people have combination acne. It's not one or the other. It's very rare when I see someone that is strictly inflamed and strictly non-inflamed. So I always like to have mandelic and benzoyl peroxide in both of those regimens, but at different doses. So I'd do a stronger mandelic, lower benzoyl peroxide, and vice versa.
Those two products are my holy grail.
They're so good.
Like I want to be buried with them. I want Face Reality featured
at your funeral?
At my funeral, yeah.
Damn, be like, the acne's dead and so is he.
Yeah, no, literally.
So funny.
Savannah told her brow artist the other day that she like made her basically promise that she would do her brows for her funeral.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's really it about order of application. So if you guys need more tips about Skin Better stuff, they actually have an FAQ portion on their website where you can find the order of application. I have a ton if you scroll down on my Instagram. Also, I have like on my Savannah Boda link for Skin Better, I have a bunch of regimens already put in and exactly what order to use them too. So that can be helpful and beneficial. But at the end of the day, the best thing to do is to always call our office and get a consultation. But you really can do it by watching my stories. I share so much information. I would go back on all my highlights, look through everything. My reels, videos of me applying skincare. Like there's so much good information on my social media page. So really utilize that and it will help you a ton. But again, rule of thumb, thinnest to thickest. And yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing Monday.
Bye, guys.